Well, my wife and I became involved with the Pujols Family Foundation really very soon after it was established. We have a daughter with Down syndrome, and that was really our initial link. Had interactions with Albert and Dee Dee because of their daughter Bella, who's the same age as our Jenny. After the foundation started regularly making trips to the Dominican Republic, I think Albert and Dee Dee recognized early on that they wanted to have a medical team taking part in those trips, and so that was where we became involved. There's an incredible warmness and openness to the people there. You know, they live a lifestyle that we can't really truly picture or imagine, even if we hear the stories or see the pictures. Just what they do to survive day to day. One of our recent trips to Bate Palave, which was a village that we were visiting for the first time, that was a community where they had not seen any medical professionals come through as far as anybody could remember, ever. A young boy was carried in by his mother named Danny Berto. He had a lot of problems, but the one thing specifically that she wanted to ask me about at that visit was why the tops of his feet were so thick, why his skin was so thick. This was a boy who clearly had cerebral palsy, a lot of developmental issues, but still very engaging. And I asked his mom if he could walk, and she said yes, and he was so severely tight in his extremities because of his cerebral palsy that as he stood up, his feet turned, and the reason why the tops of his feet were so thick is because that's what he stood on. I mean, his feet literally were inverted, and that's what he stood on as he stood up. And I just started sobbing. This poor boy. So I said, was he involved in the Compassion program? Because we knew that the children who are part of the Compassion project are able to get medical care that other kids can't get. They can get therapy services, and they can get a lot of things in the medical arena that aren't otherwise available. And she said no, that they had not been allowed to enter the program because a doctor had to approve him for that. And I said, well, I'm here, I'm a doctor, I'll sign something, I'll make that statement. And the interpreter actually said, well, you know what, let me go get the administrator of the program right now. You can tell her yourself. And I thought, well, great, you know, this is an administrator. I'm gonna have to fight with her, argue with her about why this very disabled child should be in her program. And the administrator came up to the table, and I said, I've looked at Danny Berto. I think that he has problems, but I think he could be part of the Compassion program. And she just started to sob. And she said, I've been praying for years that Danny Berto could be part of our project, and we've never had the ability to bring him in. That just is an example, one of many, of just the kids who need really so little is so much. Real change, substantive change can happen, is happening. And it's not because of pouring resources into places, it's not by pouring money into places, but it's by giving of the most precious things that we have, which are our time and our love. You know, and if we love on these people and we do it repeatedly and we assure them that we will be back and we care about them and they know that we're praying about them even when we're over here, that brings about change. You'll be changed if you go, but you will make a change by going. And that, again, is a change that is going to be lasting. You will never find an experience, I believe, in this country that will match the experience as a medical practitioner that you will have taking care of those patients in the Dominican Republic. I don't think any one of us really even knows what we're going to bring to the table that we'll offer, but there will be something, and it'll be something that you don't expect, and it's amazing.